we are connected. I don't know how, but I think we feel each other's pain so strongly. Caleb hurt you. I can feel it. Yeah. He told me he loved me and then pretty much destroyed my life. But you've met him before, Tess. This is Caleb. No, that's Steven. He gave me my baby so I wouldn't be lonely. But I thought you said you just met him. My baby. Oh my God. Tess, when this Steven talks to you, does it feel like you could follow him anywhere?
Okay, it's been a long day. I think Tess here needs to get some rest. I'll walk you out, Livy.
Hey, Jack, wait. How long has Tess had that doll? I mean, has she had it since you first met her?
I get the feeling she's had it pretty much forever. Why?
No reason. I promise you I'm gonna stay out of your way. Okay? From now on. I promise.
Okay. Well, I hope you mean that.
How could Steven have given Tess a doll she's had forever if they just met?
Why would you think that I want Steven to be killed?
Because you feel so alive when you're hunting evil. And it's what you were born to do.
No, I was born to love you. This whole crushing evil thing, it's just a job.
Well, it's starting to consume you. And I don't know, I thought that we wanted the same thing. I thought that we wanted the whole normal life. Well, maybe it's just me.
No. Listen to me, our future together is the most important thing to me.
Then why are you trying to stir up trouble? Why can't you just enjoy life and stop trying to fight these battles that aren't even there?
Is that what you think I'm doing?
A little. I mean, I just want to focus on us. I want to focus on this wedding that's coming up and all the exciting
I want that
things.
too. I want that.
I really want to find my sister, which is what I set out to do before this even happened, because I really want some family up there with me at the altar when I exchange my ideas with you.
You can have it all. You can have everything.
Thank you. Now, do you think that maybe you could just start considering the possibility that Steven is just a guy? He's just a normal man. And he's not this vampire that you think that he might be.
You know, Joshua, for such an intelligent man, you lack real imagination.
Why is it so important to you to win these people over?
Because I'm tired of living in the shadows all the time. I want to live in their world. And I want to be loved.
Beginning with Olivia.
Beginning with her.
She's betrayed you before. I'm afraid she'll betray you again.
I'll never let a woman get to me like that again.
It's too risky. Let me get rid of Olivia for you.
You don't touch her.
She's mine.
Steven.
This conversation is now over.
It looks like you already have your hands full.
You fainted. You're probably still a little shaken from the crash. Yeah. Can you drink this? It'll make you feel better.
Before I fainted, I seemed to remember something about breaking up with you. That can't be true.
What do you want, Elizabeth? Tell me what you want and I'll give it to you.
You. Just you.
Then you can have me. Forever. But right now, you need to rest. You need your strength. Sweet dreams, Elizabeth. It's time for me to go make another appearance. Yeah, I can't keep the fans waiting. After all, it's showtime.
I know you're here. Are you hanging from the rafters or are you just curled up in your coffin? You can change your name and your act, but I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
If it's that important to you, then I will try to keep an open mind about Stephen.
Thank you.
As long as you'll do the same.
Done. Sorry. Rafe, I don't want to fight with you.
Well, you know, I've heard the story about how when people fight, sometimes they make up.
I really can't remember how that goes. I don't know.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not really sure either. It's, I think it's, well, there's a little bit of this. And some of that.
You're gonna fall off the bed.
And a whole,
How's my favorite patient doing?
Stephen. Hi. Where's my mother?
Well, she was feeling a little exhausted from the ordeal, so I suggested she stay back at the hotel and rest.
Oh.
These are from her.
Oh.
you know, visiting hours
Thank
are
you.
almost over.
Very much. Appreciate that.
And this is from me.
Oh. Oh my gosh, this is really beautiful. Thank you.
A little something. I want to make sure you always stayed warm.
Yeah, I love it. Come here, give me a hug. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was really sweet of you, really. Thank you very, very much. It's very, very, very sweet of you. Nice. Mother.
Elizabeth, what are you doing out of bed? You should be resting.
Thought I would find you here.
Couldn't stay away.
Going anywhere.
You're making a mistake.
I said I'm waiting here. I'm not going anywhere.
I can see that.
I'm tired of living in the shadows all the time. I don't want to be loved.
Beginning with Olivia.
Beginning with her.
She's betrayed you before. I'm afraid she'll betray you again. On second thoughts, I don't think you should go anywhere either.
Well, Elizabeth, what a surprise.
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but my bed was just so lonely without you.
You're doing too much. After everything you've been through, you should really be back at the hotel resting.
He's right, Elizabeth. I've never seen you look like this.
Or act like this.
You look very, pale. Doesn't she, Stephen?
Perhaps a touch?
No, she does. It's almost like the blood is drained out of her face.
So you're a doctor and a vampire slayer.
All right. How's my favorite patient?
What's going on here? Did I walk in on something?
No, you didn't. Everything's fine.
Actually, it's a good thing you're here. Elizabeth isn't feeling very well.
Is that right? What's the matter with you?
Well, I was hoping you could tell us that. Actually, I think we would all feel better if we knew what was making Elizabeth feel so strange. Right, Stephen?
Vampire.
No, not at all. We enjoy the notoriety. Sales of our CD jumped 11%.
Yeah, well, I can understand why. I think it's all kind of cool. I actually like the idea of vampires.
Really?
Yeah, I was close to one once.
Ah, now you are teasing me. Next you'll be telling me that you believe in angels.
Yeah, well, doesn't everyone? But I'm more of a vampire type of girl. That's why I can't get my mind off of your boss.
I'm not quite sure I understand.
You see, Stephen looks exactly like the one I used to know. In fact, they're identical.
Oh, please, not you too.
No, listen, it gets better, actually. There's actually a girl who showed up in town who looks exactly like me, and she just so happened to come at the exact same time Stephen did.
Incredible. What an amazing coincidence.
I think there might be a connection.
Well, I'm sure you will investigate and investigate until you get all the answers.
Oh, yeah, I plan on it, all right.
I'm sure you do.
Hey, Josh. Hey, I'm sorry I'm late, man.
You do want to make sure she's all right, don't you, Stephen?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing serious.
I'm fine.
You do look a little pale, Mother. And Ian really is, the best doctor.
I'm sure Dr. Thorner has a very busy schedule.
No, it's
Maybe
all
we
right.
should...
It's all right. Stephen, is it?
Yeah.
I have time.
Great.
Yeah, just gonna move a few things around. Can I talk to you for a moment? Excuse us.
You'll see, Mother. Ian is really, really an awesome doctor.
I'm sure he is.
You are feeling a little warm?
I am.
A little drink. If you're running a fever, maybe this will help cool you down a bit.
Good. I'm dying of thirst.
Thank you, Stephen, for taking such good care of my mother.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, out with it. Why is checking Elizabeth so important?
I think maybe he's already turned her into a vampire. She's really showing the signs of someone who's just been bitten. Now, I don't have any proof, and I'm not getting the feelings that I usually get when there are vampires.
What do you think if I examine her?
Well, I'm not sure what'll show up, but I do know that if Caleb, Stephen, or whoever he is, has bitten her, she won't let you draw blood. See, a vampire will do anything to stop you from taking it.
And if she won't let me draw blood, we prove that... What?
Caleb's back.
We also prove that Allison's mother is a vampire.
We could continue over dinner.
How you feeling now?
Better. So much better, thank you. I am so sorry about the way that I was acting. That fever just had me doing the strangest things.
Well, your temperature is fine now.
Good. Guess I just needed a little water and some rest, huh? Hope I didn't embarrass Stephen too much.
Oh, I'm sure you didn't. Mother, he's a rock star.
Stephen, I can't look at the boy without seeing Caleb Morley.
I know what you mean, Ian. I mean, I thought the same thing up until the crash. But I was really hurt, and so was Mother. And he really helped us. I mean, he helped stop my bleeding, and if it were Caleb, I'm not so sure that he would have...
Right.
You know.
Right. So, no doubts about Stephen, then?
I think he's just a really nice guy.
Well, so far, so good.
So we're finished?
Almost. Just one more thing. Just take a sec.
What's that?
I'm gonna draw your blood.
My blood.
Yeah. You didn't have a problem with that, do you?
Excuse me. Sorry.
Really, Stephen Clay.
Well, it must be a tough life, being stared at wherever you go.
Pretty ironic coming from the guy that does nothing but.
You know what? You can keep up this whole Stephen Clay thing for as long as you want. The thing is, I know you're Caleb, and it's going to come out soon. You're going to make a mistake.
Tell you what, Rafe. Let's pretend you're right.
Okay?
Let's say I am Caleb the vampire, and this crazy girl destroyed me with a stake.
Right. Okay. Well, then I'd say we weren't pretending.
So if I'm dead, how'd I get back here? Back on Earth?
I don't know.
Better yet, if a stake to the heart didn't kill me, what makes you think anything can?
You'll tell me everything I need to know about Caleb, Joshua. Even if I have to sleep with you to get to him, God knows I've done a lot worse.
You were wrong, Caleb. Livy's a threat to all of us. The only way is to kill her.
I've spent my entire existence making sure the creatures of the night like you are destroyed. Here's the thing. There is always a flaw. So, my friend, you have to have a weakness.
Well, since I'm not a vampire, you got nothing to worry about. Yeah.
Excuse me, Ray. Oh, Mr. Clay, you're still here.
Colleen, right?
You remembered.
Is there a message?
Oh, Dr. Thornhart is through examining Mrs. Barrington, so you can see her now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To be continued?
Yeah, whatever. After you.
And we still need to figure out all of the catering and everything. Oh, my dress.
I know. We gotta get busy because we don't have much time.
How we feeling?
Oh,
All recovered?
good enough to keep my daughter busy with 1,000,001 wedding plans.
You knew?
Everything checked out fine.
It's wonderful.
Apart from the fact that she's slightly anemic, which is probably because of the shock of the accident, she's perfect.
Oh, that's my girl?
Excuse me.
Oh, wait. So, she let you draw her blood?
Didn't even flinch.
I don't get it.
Sometimes a duck is just a duck.
See, I told you the water'd make you feel better.
Better enough to want you back in my room. Back in my bed right now. Sweetie, I have to go give your brother a kiss.
Okay, I'll call you later.
Okay.
Thank you for suggesting to check on Elizabeth so thoroughly.
Yeah. Sure, anytime.
Rafe, whether you like it or not, Stephen is my mother's boyfriend. And he extended his hand to you, and you cannot treat him like that.
It wasn't a good idea for you to come here.
But I wanted you, Stephen. I needed you so bad. I needed you like I've never needed anyone before. Oh, please. Don't be mad. Oh.
Well, I'm not angry, sweetheart. Not with you.